Hey, welcome back to Ping Pong Flicks. My name is Chris Wong. I apologize, I did not make a video last night. I was super sick. It must have been the pizza at Chuck E. Cheese the day before. But now I wanted to do a video on the official clip from Power Rangers Reel, and then later on we'll look a little bit into that TV spot that came out, international one. But let's dive into this right now because this is pretty some amazing stuff. First off, at this scene where Billy goes, this must have been here for like a million years. Look at all this stuff growing on top of it, which just kind of confirms that they're ancient rangers millions of years ago. When you're talking millions, we're talking like dinosaur times, right? And then billion. I don't know my math. But it's an amazing set design. I don't know how much this is of CG, but it looks great. It feels great. The atmosphere. This is what I like about exclusive clips. It tells you it's not like a trailer where they edited to make it a certain way. This is an actual scene in the film, and it'll give you right away the tone, the atmosphere, the kind of music that's gonna be in this film, and a little bit of the acting material that these kids are able to do. And I think this looks very promising. I really like it. I really dig it. Billy is turning out to be more of that the guy who freaks out in the group. He's like freaking out here. Let me see this part. He starts freaking out about, is this real? What are we gonna do? And what are we gonna do? And of course Jason's the one that's like, calm down, man, it's okay, we're gonna get through this. Stop freaking out. And Zach's the one who's gonna be all like, are you kidding me, this is cool. He doesn't be quiet at all. But I like how they really get into the PG-13 of this, where he goes, holy sh holy sh. So whether there's that just in here but in the film, I think PG-13 you can swear. I think you can't say the F word, what it is. I think that's what the rating was for. But holy sh is just to, it's you can still, the kids can still watch this, not even knowing what the heck that reference was, but for us adults, like, we get it right away. Incredible effects here. I mean, like, I think the ground, there's the landing port where they're standing on could be real, while everything else is not. But just looking at the detail they put into this ship is quite amazing. Quite, like, it's not just portals, and it's just not just a regular door. There's some design work in here that actually matches up to the Zords. It matches up to Alpha 5. It matches up with it. It has that same look to it, and so they really put effort into their design work for the ship, design work for Alpha 5, making design work towards whatever you think about Alpha 5, but design work towards the Megazords and stuff. I gotta hand it to them. The attention to detail on how it fits together nicely is there. You can see it, and it's very apparent. The music, I love the music. I love the atmosphere. I love how it gets from when you start at the beginning, it gets from a slow build up. It's kind of like that interesting like Indiana Jones type of music, where you're finding something new, finding something majestic and beautiful, and mysterious at the same time. And then it gets quiet as they're going inside, and then it gets to that panic moment where the ship starts moving, things are freaking out, and they're freaking out like how every single person in this planet freak out when they're on some alien ship. I love how, like I said to her, Billy is the freak out one. Zach's like, what? There's aliens? You think they're aliens on the ship? I don't know, Zach. You think they're aliens on the ship? Of course there's. But the two girls are completely silent, awestruck, That's fine. The Red Ranger, of course, Jason, getting them all together and shows he's the leader as he says, "Let's get out of here, run!" Right? It starts moving, and then when the music gets actually a little spooky, actually you feel like it's what's going on, like what's that sound? And it's just, if we didn't know this was a Power Rangers film, this could have been just the aliens on in a ship, and a bunch of kids are gonna get in for real big of trouble. You know, imagine what they're thinking, right? They're like, "Oh my God, we're those 5 kids that go in the woods and never come back out." You know, that's the kind of thing they're probably thinking. That, and they're acting, they're showing those range of emotions that are supposed to be in this. It's very real. That's what I want to get at. It's very real. It's not like it's not faked. I don't know how you explain it. It's not like for instance the new Power Ranger series. They're like, wow, this is cool. You know, they don't freak out. Like they don't have that realism to it like this does. And I think this is great. This is a perfect way to buy other people, other fans or non-fans, buy them into the film, have them buy this movie and say, yeah, I get it, I buy it. I dig how they're reacting. I'm with them. I'm right there, grounded with the characters, and I feel the same way as they do. In awe that their spaceship. It's mysterious. What is that sound? There must be something here. Freak out. Let's get the out of here. You know. I almost swore myself. But here's where we actually get interesting part where, again, the Trini is taken away by none other than Alpha 5, and which is another thing where I really think the Yellow Ranger is going to really shine in this film more than we think she is. I just have a feeling she's going to shine a lot in this film and be the maybe a central focus more than the Red, or as much as the Red Ranger. But one of the details I really want to see is that when you get to Alpha 5 looks much better in the film than in the toy or in that little CG concept. He looks much better in the actual film itself. But what he says is, "You're real," which is interesting for the clip because they're wondering if this ship is real, and then Alpha 5 says you are real. So is he in saying that are humans real, or does he know about Power Rangers but have never met one? Like, how old is Alpha 5? I mean, I think we've talked to him before and he told us who they are. But has he ever actually met the Rangers? I don't know. But why would he say you are real? Like, that's the question I want to know, why he would say that, and that's probably explained later on in this part of the scene. But why does he say you are real? It's very mysterious why he would say that. I mean, you comment down below, what do you think why he would say you are real? Right at this moment I can't figure out why would he say that. You'd think he would say it's you, or it's you're here, or who are you, you know. If it's you're real, of course they're real. But all in all, I think this scene happens actually parts in the middle. You know, there is a question about this part where the thing opens and we have a little tender moment. I would feel like it's a tender moment between the Red Ranger and the Pink Ranger. I mean, it's just like that scene in the trailer where they're making out. Was that happen before this or happen after? Have they always had that tender connection towards each other? Because if that kissing scene happens before this, then that means the plot on the timeline of where this scene is actually a little farther down than from the beginning of the film, right? You might say the first act is all about the kids, and the second act is when they actually find the ship. That means they're gonna have to speed it along to get to the third act. So after the second act's gonna be the Power Rangers morphing, training, and then it gets to the final act, because as you know, they're gonna visit the ship a couple times because Jason's clothes change. It's completely different from the scene that he turns in when he says morphin time. So you know that's a different scene altogether, and it's not part of it. As you can see in the shirt, he wore a different shirt at towards the end of the film, or we think it's towards the end of the film anyway. But very cool scene, very good atmosphere, great effects, and I dig it. I think this should put a lot of those people who are not into the Power Rangers but just want a good sci-fi film. They should definitely check this out. I seriously think so. So now we go on to the UK TV spot, and this has one piece of footage that I want to mention, and this is them actually finding the Zords. Oh my god! So these Zords will forever change your lives. It will forever change all our lives. Alright, Alpha, this movie will change forever all lives. Bursting out Voltron style, coming out of the but look at them. So now this is almost like the VR experience that is coming out, or did it come out, but the one I've actually seen before. But what it is that it's just Zords all around. They're still in dust. The T-Rex, you know, Mastodon, Pterodactyl, and they're moving on their own right there. So this is probably where that scene is. As you can see, they're wearing the same clothes as when they find the spaceship. So later on, they probably get told who they are, and Alpha 5 comes and says, "Hey, let's look at your cars. Check out your Zords. Here's gonna pilot one. You, red one. Red one gets the T-Rex. The yellow one gets Sabretooth." What is that? I can't tell from this, but it kind of looks like the Triceratops with the many legs. I can't see what that is. What is that? But I don't know how people can say the effects are sucky. I mean, I've seen worse, but this is actually good. Nice effects. Krispy Kreme. Did anybody go and get Krispy Kreme donuts? I haven't been able to. The only Krispy Kreme I have is on Maui, and I live on Oahu. But this is like a fun moment. You notice that progressively every trailer it gets from like a dark, mysterious, spooky, not sure what type, and then it gets into a more fun, like, hey, we know this is a fun movie. We're having fun. We're having good time. Nothing serious. We're defeating bad guys one at a time. We're laughing about it. But I think that's far from what it's actually going to be. It's going to be a little bit darker and more grittier, and I think the stakes are going to be much higher. Oh, here's not something we've never seen before. At least I don't remember seeing. Is Zords taking on putties. Go get them! Taking on putties. That's something we've never seen before. That's amazing. That's like, what? Who cares about fighting on the ground? Just take them out with your Zords. That's cool. If I had a Zord, that's what I'd do. Like, why even mess with them on the ground over here? Just get in your Zord, start stomping around, and taking them out in droves. But we've only seen, I think we've only seen before where it didn't really connect, Megazord's punch, but now we actually see it punching him in the face. Boosh, you ugly gold creature. Looks like he even popped it open. Oh my god. Like, that's gone. But you know, and they're laughing here, but you know what's gonna happen right after. Like, that Goldar is gonna form up again, because you know it's not exactly real, right? Like, Rita's gonna make it form up again, or she's gonna go right into his chest, and then it'll upgrade it, and then I think this is actually when Power Rangers lose for a little while before they have to get back on track. or Rita invades the ship, because there is like I said, there's a song in the soundtrack that says trespass. So I don't know if that means them trespassing or Rita trespassing, but we'll see. By the way, someone in the comments says, what is a yai 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 come from? If someone knows where that music comes from, let me know. Put it in the comments below. I still wish that the Megazord has a sword, you know, not just brass knuckling or clawing these guys. Look at that. It's almost like Wolverine. Oh yeah? You think Logan's awesome? Take that. Take that. But anyway, this is really cool. I like all the marketing so far, and yes, of course, tickets are on sale. Did you buy it? Did you buy it yet? I am still trying to find tickets. I'm looking to go to a certain theater, and I need to buy 4 tickets for my wife and my 2 boys, and we're gonna have a good time. I think we're gonna have a good time. So now that the ticket sales are out, I think we can finally see some box office tracking. Hopefully I'll get to get that together and make a video about it soon. But just for you to be aware, there is social media tracking right now. This is a site where they kind of just gather together the social media interest in the level of Power Rangers. And how it's doing so far. So yes, today's date's the 7th, so you get 1 million likes on social media tracking. It's 13-1. There's absolutely almost all positive, and it's all up to us, guys. The more you guys talk about Power Rangers, share it, retweet it out, the more it's gonna get awareness. So that's is all part of social media marketing. So if you get all your friends to talk about it, you get your family members to talk about it, just go out there and talk about it. I'm not sponsoring Power Rangers anyway, I'm just a huge fan. Hey guys, so what did you guys think about the clip and that short UK TV spot? Are you still pumped, or even more pumped than before? Were you a person who didn't like the film but now liked it because of watching a clip? I want to know how much this clip has affected people. I really do. I really want to see what this actually made people feel, less or more, to liking this film. And did you buy your tickets? Like, did you buy your tickets? But go out, get those tickets, get to the advances, and if you got an advanced screening, oh by the way, oh my god, I had an advanced screening for Kong, but I was so sick I didn't go last night. Damn it. But okay, that's it for today. And thank you so much for subscribing, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.